Chapter 1. The First-Day Sabbath Concept. It is often alleged that the New Testament nowhere makes mention of Sunday as the Sabbath. However, many Greek scholars have pointed out that the concept of Sabbath has simply been translated away. We will later be demonstrating that this is clearly shown in the Greek of Matthew 28:1, Mark 16:1-2, Luke 24:1, John 20:1, Acts 20:7, and 1 Corinthians 16:2, all of which speak of a first-day Sabbath. Indeed, the last passage commands the observance of a first-day Sabbath. It says, "Now concerning the collection for the saints, as I have given orders to the churches of Galatia, so you must do also, on the first-day Sabbath let each one of you lay something aside." Notice the three imperatives. 1. As I have given orders. 2. So you must do also, and 3. Let each lay aside. There is clearly a day-keeping which is commanded, and which is quite at odds with Jewish day-keeping. Further evidence is hinted at in Acts 13. Paul preached to the Jews on 2 consecutive Sabbaths, mentioned in 13:14 and 13:44. In Acts 13:42 the Gentiles begged Paul to preach to them on the Sabbath in between. What is the Sabbath that is in between these 2 consecutive Jewish Sabbaths? This book will seek to demonstrate that it was not the seventh-day Sabbath, which Paul treats as no longer binding on the Christian, see Colossians 2:16, but was instead the first-day Sabbath, a day which all churches were commanded to keep. 1 Cor. 16. 1-2. To those who object that the concept of a first-day Sabbath would have been confusing, it should be pointed out that exactly the same language is repeatedly used in the Old Testament. The phrase, first-day Sabbath, as well as eighth-day Sabbath, occur in the Hebrew of Leviticus 23-39. The Septuagint translation of the Old Testament makes provision for the midweek Sabbaths by providing titles to some of the Psalms, such as, a Psalm of David on a first-day Sabbath, cubed, Greek LXX title for Psalm 24:23 in LXX. A song of praise for the sons of Korah on a second-day Sabbath, Psalm 48:47 in LXX. A Psalm of David on a fourth-day Sabbath, Psalm 94:93 in LXX. David intended these psalms to be sung on midweek Sabbaths, i.e., intended for festival days, not for the regular Sabbath. Certainly a glance at the following Jewish calendar will show that there were not only first-day Sabbaths, second-day Sabbaths, third-day Sabbaths, and fourth-day Sabbaths, there were Sabbaths for every day of the week. Thus Luke 6:1, majority text, can speak of the second first Sabbath, a possible reference to the fact that the 15th and the 22nd of Nisan occurred on Sunday in that year, and Luke is referring to the 22nd, which would be the second first-day Sabbath on that festival, to the power of 4. What is of great significance for the New Testament, however, is that a new Sabbath was created in the Gospels. For the first time in history, the third day of the Passover festival, sometimes called first fruits to the power of 5, was referred to as a Sabbath day in each Gospel, Matt 28:1, Mark 16:2, Luke 24:1, John 20:1. Never before had this been done because work was previously mandated on that day, threshing the green first fruits harvest. To the Jews, the obvious creation of a new Sabbath day could not have been avoided. In each Gospel account there was a bold declaration that something new had come indeed, that all things were beginning to be made new. No doubt this is why there was no controversy surrounding the church's worship being on Sunday. If God had not authorized Sunday as a Sabbath day, the Christian Jews would have strenuously objected to substituting the days of worship. Later in the paper we will examine how this change of days was anticipated in the Old Testament, and why a Berean, who searched the Old Testament, would have been able to see that these things were so. This change from seventh day to first day was no surprise. It was the natural result of the coming of the Messiah.